welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Humper-Blunt, joined in studio by Patricia LABOUNTY, the museum and collections manager at the Union Pacific Railroad Museum. Patricia, thank you for joining us here today.
Not a problem. Delighted to be here.
February is Black History Month, and a UP Museum is putting on a special event coming up here on the 20th. Can you talk about what that is?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our 4th year that we've partnered with Union Pacific's Black Employee Network. This is a special employee resource group that was founded by 5 special Union Pacific employees in 1979. It's one of the oldest employee resource groups in the industry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's kind of exciting. So every year we partner with them. We actually do a menu of activities together. So before the 20th, we're actually going into classrooms in the area and presenting to 8th graders on African American history of the railroad.
And kind of trying to draw interest to come see everything that'll be on display?
Yes and no. So basically the in-classroom presentation is truly just outreach. So we're just providing a service to students who might not otherwise be able to come out to the museum. And all of those presentations are given by Union Pacific employees. Then on the 20th at the museum, that's kind of the open to the community, come find out what's cool this year, and the theme changes for that every year.
And what are some of the different things that'll be on display for this event?
So this year it's really exciting. And I don't know how many people will realize, but 1916 was the foundation of the National Park Service.
Oh, really?
So this year marks 100 years of the National Park Service. And they're, of course, celebrating their centennial in high style. You may have noticed some of their promotions on Facebook or other media about the 100th anniversary of the Park Service. Well, what is lesser known is that the Union Pacific and many of the Western railroads had relationships with the National Park Service from the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so at the museum, we're going to be celebrating that intersection between railroad, park service, and African American history in our country.
And then when this was originally started about 4 years ago, when the network reached out to you, was it actually them reaching out to you, or was it kind of a collaboration to go, hey, we should put on this event?
You know, it really was a collaboration. At the museum, we believe that we need to reflect the diversity that's in our community and in our communities as a whole for Union Pacific. So if you think of Union Pacific being in 23 states, that's a big area. And so, we want to make sure that we reflect all the diversity that is present within the company and then also within the communities. And reaching out to these employee resource groups was a great way to involve Union Pacific employees in their museum and then involve the museum back into the community.
And then real quick before we go, where's some place someone can get more details about the event that's going on, and also about the Centennial events for this month?
Well, so basically, if you want to visit the Union Pacific Railroad Museum's website, it's uprrmuseum.org. We do have an events page and information there. Or like us on Facebook, UPRR Museum. We also have an event listed there that you can find more information.
Patricia, thank you for joining us here in studio today.
Not a problem.
Stay tuned, more Council Bluffs news coming up right after the break.